Alright, got fresh coffee and the pig timer's set. This is Derpy Moose 99. This is episode 6 of Pure Vanilla, a 4-part series. Alright, so we're sitting at 370 citizens. Food graph is slightly rising, but not super great. But we did just put in a whole bunch of farms and orchards over here. So the farms are producing, but the orchards are probably not yet. Alright, and we could probably build a few more as well too. So I'll think about that in a minute. I want to get more sheep. I wonder if we can get another 20 by 20 somewhere over here. So why don't we do that as well? And I think going into the sheep business full time might be the way to go. And we'll make some wool coats and stuff like that. I wasn't gonna split that sheep field, but you know, maybe I am gonna. Alright, so we have 2 fields of sheep now. And we have room for some more housing and stuff over here. Mushrooms and wool, yeah. Yeah, I think mushrooms, the story goes, have a really high storage size for some reason. Let's check one of our established forest nodes here. Where's our first forest node? Guess we have so much storage right now. I have a ton of barns though, so let's put some wool coats in here. Let's go maybe 200. That should be reasonable, I think. Okay, and what did you bring us here? Food merchant, thank you. So our coal supply, for 15 people, that's not awesome. I'm actually going to go up to 20 here. And I'm going to put all these guys back on steel. And I think I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'll leave the 5th one in, that's fine. Okay, we're out pretty low on logs still. So how are we doing on this build up here? And we're going to need to clear this out too, so let's put a bigger stockpile there. Now there's another spot over here too, so we might as well run a road over. Our stone's really good right now. Put a stockpile part way here. Alright, I think we just let this build for a while. Hopefully the noise filter has taken out the construction noises outside the window here. I live in a neighborhood that was built in the 70s, and right now we're going through people coming through buying the big lots, bulldozing the old houses and building a big mansion. wasn't that rich an area, just to have big lot size, so. Yeah, we are having a tough time with only 2 foresters working. And buying logs isn't really helping all that much. So I think at least 2 more forest nodes might be the way to go here. Of course, the wool coats will help us with trade too. So I think that might be the other thing to do here. Let's add to our building queue here. And we're gonna have to think about another quarry at some point. Now you guys are all out of coal again. Should we, let's just max this out. Okay, you are maxed out. And at 75%. We'll have to think about building a couple more mines in the near future here too. I think once our queue gets a little bit more under control. Fortunately, on a valleys map, there's lots of places to put mines, so. Yeah, at some point, I mean, we're adding a lot of miners. We should probably nuke some of these. Why don't we actually do that? Take that pasture out. I never liked some of these roads anyways. And we'll put in some more housing over here. There's actually coal to buy. We've got 30 people mining and I'm pretty sure we can catch up. I'm not going to worry about it. We did buy all the logs though. Yeah, they're only bringing 200 logs a shot here. Well, let's build up some more coats and let's rebound a bit on the firewood supply and then we'll put another trader in. I think for now though, we just want to get this stuff built here. Now this one here is filling in quite nicely. Maybe we'll turn this guy on. Alright, you are now chopping too. That'll help. That's a 50% boost to our forester. And this guy will be a net double, so. Alright, I'm going to throw in a patient priority here on all that stuff. And it's up the builders to a total of 30. So we're 30 and 30. Well, we have 15 wood choppers. And tools are low again, I know. Just can't sustain the coal production, I guess. Okay, 3 on iron, 2 on steel. Okay, I should probably figure out some more food too down here. Yeah, we got the good old hill there. We could probably, I think some more pastures maybe. Well, one pasture anyways. Then we can put a crop field in to sort of... Yeah, it's not super ideal, but that'll work. Now, can we get a barn in this hill area? Yeah, we can. Cool. In there. Not so much over there. It's not really a happy little pattern to be had here, so... Just kind of fit them in here. By 10's fine. Okay, let's have a look at this trader here. Food, no más. No más gracias. And despite being prioritized, you're not building it all up here. Thank you. Although the road is going in, so that'll help. Probably should have built some of these houses first, but I figured it was close enough to here. Logs are still the issue, though. Coats are doing pretty good. Let's actually build one more of these here. And in here, let's drop the firewood down to 500. A stone cutter was killed by a rock. Alright, now what does this say for housing? Quite a bit short. The graph is level or tailing off. Not super happy about that. And we did staff up the hunting cabin in the... Yeah, we did okay. Tools are still a problem here. Alrighty. Now where would be a good spot for a few more blacksmiths here? I know there's this hill that's kind of a problem here. Okay, let's fix these roads up here. Okay, Gather's hut built there. It's not turning on yet. Let's maybe just change the party to just the houses here. So Grace, if you're there, I applied to be able to stream on YouTube this morning, so there's a 24-hour period or something. So I was maybe going to try it tomorrow afternoon to see if we can figure out how to stream on YouTube. And yeah, I don't know if that's going to be any different or anything, but I thought I'd give that a try. That way on YouTube you can actually put a notification out for people and set reminders and that kind of fun stuff. Okay, that's more wool coats here. And the trader, what do you have for us here? Oh, cattle and sheep. Let's take the sheepy sheep. Alright, now do we want to add those? Or maybe they would have been added automatically here. Probably would have been, yeah. Okay, well that's fair enough. Now I don't really want to have two sheep fields side by side, so... I don't think we can get another pasture in here. No. So where do we want another pasture here? Well, there's that one down there. And we could probably do something over here too. Yeah, I do miss my Verdant Plains maps. Alright, so there's this guy here. Once that's built, we can either split or just buy more. Okay, a couple of crop fields here. I'm gonna go bean. Bean. Just not making enough coal. Okay, I gotta leave one on steel here. Yeah, okay. Well, let's build these other 3 blacksmiths. Okay, there's another wool coat maker. Out of tools, okay. Well, let's have some coffee and watch the tools people running back and forth here. Hmm. Well, I think I got us into a jam with a log shortage here. I was actually counting on more to come through the trading dock here. I guess I'm too used to the industrial traders. Yeah, I mean, it's, we dumped 500 firewood back into circulation, it's all gone. Oh well. Well, we're making a fair amount of coats right now. Let's see if we can get by on just the coats. I think that's 5, right? Okay, we can buy 5 sheep and we can dump them in to this guy here. Right on cue. And maybe we can split too. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. And maybe what we should do with this one. Well, I'll actually buy chickens, so we'll reserve that one for chickens. Okay, another blacksmith build here. You know, I guess this is vanilla, so you know what's happening here? This coal, they're using it to heat the houses. That's what's going on. I'd forgotten about that, yeah. Because we're low on firewood, they're taking all the coal. That's why we can't make very many steel tools. Makes sense now. Should do a short video on all the reasons why mods are better. I'd forgotten about that coal one though. Alright, can we actually build some houses up here, guys? Like, we're not totally out of logs. We got 3 freaking foresters doing them. Hey, we're gonna have to build some houses soon or we're gonna get in trouble here. Alright, let's slap some more wooden houses in here. Welcome to coal mining country, folks. Yeah, I don't like that barn being there at all. Okay, how are you doing up here? Still no houses. Come on, guys. Okay, that one's almost built. How about we designate all the stone here? Maybe that'll help. Yeah, no worries. Real life matters, right? Pumpkin and wheat. We have lots of coats. We have wheat, I know for sure. I don't know if we have pumpkin. Pretty cheap. You know what? Not right now. I want to get the log thing under control here. Hey, Carrie. How's it going today? Just doing a little... I meant to do this as a 4-part tutorial for vanilla, but this is now part 6, I think. A little bummed out. This would be my golfing day, and I love golf, but I hurt my back a couple of weeks ago, so I got a bit bored and decided to play some Banished, so yeah, it is huge. But this is a really important thing about Mega Mod. Don't get daunted by it. Load it up, play very vanilla-like, and then every time you do a town, try 1 or 2 or 3 new things. Like, don't just look at the menus and everything and go, oh my god. Like, it's really tempting to get kind of overwhelmed that way, but if you sort of have the approach of playing vanilla and then going from there, I think it works pretty good. Okay, you missed a tool crisis, but we're now having a fuel crisis again here. And I'd forgotten in vanilla here, I was making coal, trying to make steel tools, and I totally forgot that townspeople will burn that, so that's a big advertisement for mods right there. Is in Mega Mod they won't use coal in their homes. And also these mines run out, and you have to build more mines, where in Mega Mod you can upgrade. Or Colonial Charter, or, you know. Alright, says we're out of dock workers there because this guy built. And we're just going to try and run on wool coats here. So what kind of map did you try in Mega Mod? My favorite, and I think Grace's favorite too, is something called Verdant Plains. Gives you good building opportunities, few hills for mines, but really lets you kind of stretch your wings on building a big town. Yeah. Although we've been playing with different ones, trying like Water World and stuff, yeah. Yeah, Verdant Plains is my go-to. It's fun to try some different maps. I was watching Grumpy Gnome this morning, and he had some weird desert map going that looked really cool. He was actually doing like a drug lord kind of thing. He was growing agave to make tequila, and was going to make some guns and stuff. I don't know, man. Japan start? Is there a Japan start? Wow. Oh, you lost your colony after 20 pop? Yeah. That happens, right? If you watch the first episode of this series and the How Not to Kill a Town video, those will help, but yeah, I mean, beginnings are such interesting times. Alright, our construction's starting to bounce back. Yeah, I'm definitely, I'm up for that. I've been playing, we played the Water World, which was a new one for me. We did Jungle Rivers, and we did Many Lakes. Many Lakes was actually a lot of fun. Yeah, you like the Adam and Eve start. I like the Jack and Jill start. Okay, this thing here. Hey, we don't actually have the storage barn yet, so let's get that going. Well, if you do Adam and Eve, it gives you a little bit of supplies, 2 people and a little bit of supplies. If you do Jack and Jill, it gives you 2 people and nothing, which can be interesting. But if you can do Adam and Eve and then Jack and Jill successfully, then that's sort of a test to see if you know how to, really manage the game. Now, if you do Adam and Eve or Jack and Jill, it starts very slowly, and then once you get a certain size, you can snowball from there. But I'd say the first couple of hours of a Jack and Jill or Adam and Eve are very careful micromanagement. Yeah. But Adam and Eve is super close, right? It's Jack and Jill with just a few resources. They're both fun. Okay, this guy. Food we don't need. At least at the moment we don't. Let's set up our auto purchase in here. Say 1,000 logs here. Stone and iron are okay. Logs are the big issue. Alright, now let's clear all the junk out of this place here. Oh, looks like I might have marked it down already. Okay. Now I'm even thinking we should add another forest node somewhere here. Spot up here. That's kind of out of the way though. What do we got across the river here? Oh, I wish I could use that lake. I don't think this is ideal down here. Well, you know we could do that. Actually, let's take that bean field out. And let's put another quick forest node in here. Wouldn't be the all-time best forest node ever, but it'll give us some food and more importantly some logs right now. Oh, no, that's a bit of an issue there. Okay. So one thing to watch out if you're building a forest lodge near orchards, if this yellow circle overlaps that orchard, the corner of that orchard there would get chopped every once in a while by the forester, and your fruit trees will get taken out, and he'll plant some evergreens or something. So let's make sure the forest lodge circle doesn't go in there. So we'll put that one in first. Then we'll put in our gatherer here. Actually, these are close enough to town. Let's just let them rip. Let's put a road in there too. Yeah, that lack of firewood is really peeing me off right now. Alright, so gatherer hut, forest lodge. Yeah, it kind of seems like it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not going to be a super happy hunting cabin, but hey, you take what you can get here. Alright, we have nomads, so I should go check our stats here. I think we're probably not going to take them. looked like a hill there, but I guess it wasn't. There's definitely a hill there. That's in the forest circle, so let's put some more houses over here. Oops, somebody built something wrong there. It's a bit of a derp on that road there. Yeah, the system requirements for MegaMod 9 are pretty high. Like, it uses about 18 gig of RAM, so you have to have a pretty skookum setup to run it. But at least if you've got MegaMod 6 though, Grace, right? That's still a pretty decent mod pack. Played that one for a long time. Alright, this pasture here, we want to put, do we want to put more sheep in there? Oh, nomads, I totally forgot. Sorry, guys. Food graph is still sort of okay. I haven't taken the last couple batches of nomads, so let's take these guys. Especially since I left them sitting there all that time. Alright, so that puts us 64 houses behind. Rock and roll. So maybe we'll build a few houses. Yeah, do you have somebody, like, do you know enough about all the bits and pieces and stuff, or do you have somebody to help you sort of pick out the computers? Because I think last time I bought a computer, I spent like 6 months watching YouTube videos and researching stuff. And then the whole thing with computers too, as soon as you buy something, something better comes out, so just the nature of the business. Oh, cool, okay. Yeah, I was lucky enough I worked in a tech industry, so I had a bunch of engineers I can still talk to and get some help with people that did computers for a living, so very helpful for me. Alright guys, don't you know I'm building the house here? Alright, now do we want another set of sheep here? Where are we in the inventory here? Okay, we don't have much wool in stock. So let's have a look at our pastures here. That one's got 25. That's 25. That's gonna be chickens. That's 25. Well, I don't think we actually have to buy anything, so let's just dismiss you. I'm actually gonna make this one sheep. I wasn't sure, but we only have 43 wool in stock, so let's split this guy. Alright. Now that's gonna give us 1, 2, 3, 4 pastures of sheep. 1 of cows, and then we'll go chickens. Alright, there's our forest lodge here, so let's get that on planting. And we probably clean this area out too. And why don't we throw a priority down there? Now, food is going to start to become an issue here. So where's a good expansion area here? Oh, we could expand into here. More farms. Wish we could use that lake though. I wonder if we can get a tunnel in over here somewhere. Now would that line up, let's say, that road came over. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove a little bit of road here. Okay, so you're on hold, but that's okay. So we can get a path through there. I think we can expand over in here and then build down and link it back up. Yeah. Yeah, we could put some fishing docks around there, but probably if we're going to do fishing docks, we should put them along here. But yeah, I mean, that's all you can use them for in vanilla is just the fishing dock here. Alright, so we're building a bunch of houses. Our log supply is still not great. And you're planting. And I think our other one down here was planting too, right? Yeah. And so let's pin those. Okay, it's gonna be a while before those are productive. Our tools are bouncing back now that we've just gone almost purely iron. Let's go silly on the tools limit there. Yeah, there's a lot of good dock building sets in the Mega Mod. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'll do an offline goof around game and just try and use all the dock sets I haven't used yet. And then we can do a stream on that or something. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff there. Alright, so that's actually looking not bad as a force node there. Lost a little bit to the mountains there, but that's okay. Now let's build over here from this guy here. I think we're gonna have to, nope, no tunnel. Ooh, no power leveling tool. Alright, pause that. Let's get stockpile first here. Okay, so let's prioritize the stockpile. And our stone is not great, so... Now, I got a lot of wooden houses, so... Part of our firewood issue is going to be the fact that I'm using wooden houses here. Let's build that stuff. And what do we got over here? Cattle? No, I'll take chickens. That's all I'm looking for right now is chickens. Even though they are the devil's spawn in this game. That stuff's building. Well, let's get the stockpile in. And let's chop down a whole bunch of trees here. know we're short on logs here. Alright, here we go. The devil's animal here. Can only afford 7 of them. And math is going to be a problem here. Alright, so there's chickens. So that's the last animals we're going to buy, I think, for now. So you are a chicken pen. Okay, I'm going to try and build stone houses from now on. And we'll see how that goes. Well, we're going to be importing logs through here, so I can leave this as a wood chopping area, so we'll leave some expansion room there. Right now, I think we have enough wood cutters, we just don't have enough logs is the problem. Yeah, there's the key or quay building sets. Well, there's a whole bunch of them in there that I haven't played with. I mean, we used that, the dock bridge that we found, that was pretty cool. But there's other housing sets and dock sets in there. But that Japan start that Gary was talking about, that could be kind of interesting too, because there's a whole Japanese village set in there too. Okay, we're gonna need another quarry fairly soon here. So where would you want to be built? Do you feel like you could be a quarry over here? You could be. Alright, so we better get that going. Probably should build. We're gonna have to build a bunch more houses down here too. We should probably build a mine or 2 extra as well. Like this guy or something as a backup. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Do a Japanese village and do silk. Yeah, I like that idea. So maybe like a silk road. Yeah. I think that's a real good plan. Do we want to buy more chickens? We have lots of coats. Let's buy another 7 chickens here. Said 7. And what was that? That was 187, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, and there's our gatherer down here. And we might as well staff that up. So get the hunter, and that's not built yet. Okay, these snowflake symbols are really starting to pee me off again. We're really not keeping up there, eh? Alright, let's have a look here. You can start cutting. You don't really have a lot of trees, but we're going to start you cutting as well, too. Alright, my memories of vanilla didn't include this factor here. Okay, why don't we start another coal mine then? Chickens, no mas gracias. Yeah, we're really suffering on the logs here. We are really suffering on logs. Not a lot of easy chopping places left either. You know, I guess I'm used to in Mega Mod where you can import like just thousands of logs without any big deal here. Let's actually build the third trading post here. You don't get many vendors bringing logs, so it's a learning lesson for me. Alright, we're gonna build a bridge here, weren't we? Oh, I shouldn't have built that chunk of road there, okay. Never mind. Okay, this is starting to slowly build over here. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't know about each village, but maybe each map. Just say, here's a theme for the map. That's what actually Grumpy Gnome's really good at. He picks a theme that's kind of cool. Some of them are a bit out there, but at least it's a pretty neat idea to go in with and say, I think he's doing a vegan wiki, or what do you call it, Wiccan? I don't know. Vegan town anyways, where there's no meat. But he did build pubs, so that's okay. Right, now that's a mine that built. And you're just going to be a spare, I think. This one, though, we might be producing some coal. Okay, a hunting cabin there. Yeah, I think maybe we might make it. I realize one of the things I'm kind of derping on is making too many wooden houses. So I think you're right. I think it's stone house time. I've been starting to build some stone houses. And that'll actually help with our firewood for sure. What's the upgrade though? See, the upgrade's 24 logs, 40 stone, and 10 iron. Stone and iron aren't really a problem. The logs are an issue though. So it's kind of a like spot, that hole I dug myself, I guess, by building too many wooden houses. I should have switched to stone a lot earlier. Alright, I'm gonna max this puppy right out here. Yeah, like I said, Carrie, you have to kind of just approach it slowly, right? Play sort of vanilla-ish, and then add a few things as you go here and there. I did a couple series where I sort of said, okay, I'm not gonna add all kinds of new things. Each series I'll add a couple of new concepts or whatever. And that seemed to work out okay. At least I enjoyed it anyways. And it takes kind of the anxiety out of it, I think. Oh, hey, look at that. Food's in trouble. Nice. I just dismissed a food vendor too. I don't think I've been paying enough attention to my graphs and stuff here. And I think as far as trade stock here, let's bump this up here. Yeah, that's good advice too. Alright, now I was building a new area over there for food. But let's have a look at our food graph and see how heinous it actually is here. Yeah, see that? That's bad. That's the technical term for it, is bad. And, oh, we've only got 2 minutes left on the pig timer. So this is going to be an unintentional cliffhanger, I think. Alright, yeah, if you ever played Factorial, there's some neat mods that are planning tools. If something like that existed for Mega Mod, it would be pretty awesome. But alas, there isn't much, and a wiki is an awesome idea, but there's 400 mods, so I think that would take somebody quite a while to put together a wiki. I mean, if somebody was doing it, I would help. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before anybody has that much ambition, I think. Well, I think we're about to have a bit of a die-off here. I didn't build this next expansion fast enough. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. But there we are, pig timer. So I'm going to have to end it here. And I think that's enough streaming for me for the day. So this is Derpymoose99. That was episode 6 of a 4-part series on Pure Vanilla. And in the beginning it was a tutorial of what to do. Now it's turning out as a tutorial of what not to do. So let's have a quick look at our final stats here. So we are up to 524 people, although I think that's about to decrease because our food graph is horrible. The good news is tools are under control. We've got lots of coats. Fuel is pretty bad, but not horrible. Stone's under control. Yeah, logs are kind of iffy. Yeah. Well, what can I say? That's the end of the episode, and I appreciate y'all watching if you got this far. You're very brave, actually, if you got this far. Thank you.